Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching the second season.
Hold.
Что? Minut общения? Или это фора?
You can't even be funny. This was me laughing about.
Yes,
This is
yes,
me laughing about how excited
yes. Yes, I am excited. Hold. It's worse and worse. It's getting worse by a second.
I don't know why I let you do that. Maybe you guys are starting to film. We have never started to film later, I feel like.
No, it's 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m.
and we
went
have
to
to
the
film
beach.
two things.
Yes.
What?
But we were on a beach.
We put that as our priority.
I'm sorry, guys. Since I have come
She's
here,
still
I have
pale.
spent more time.
Filming.
I have spent more time filming than going to the beach.
And do you know that I checked on like our SD card?
Yeah.
You know, it says 18, 19, 20, 21st today.
Yes, we have filmed every single day.
It still didn't say 21st, but I thought it's gonna say 21st as well.
Yes.
So I think it's just our organization sucks.
I would
Who
agree.
is?
And who's responsible for our organization?
Yes, I expected you to say that.
I'm not saying anything. Anyways.
Yes, I make our schedule, but it's not my problem that we don't manage somehow to follow them, you know?
Anyways,
That's
we are starting season 2. Season 1 was perfect, stunning, would not change a
gave
single
birth
thing.
to a child.
My God.
Peggy fucking gave birth to a child and she was pregnant. She didn't know she was pregnant. Like you said, 14-year-old virgin in me was so terrified of that.
Of that possibility.
That is terrifying.
If tomorrow I were to wake up and have a baby in the bathroom or something, I'm not really sure what I will do.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would fall into deep depression, I think.
Yeah.
People would need to like pick me off the ground.
That's what I mean. That's why I think like you can't, in those situations, you should never. But what is it? I'm like, you should never make decisions like immediate. You know, you should take your time for yourself. What with the baby? Take your.
That's what I mean. There's no time for you anymore.
At least a week.
All the time is not for you.
Yes.
I will never forget. Milena were like talking about the children. And I was like, yes, but like when you have a child, Milena loves to sit on the beach and close her eyes. And I'm like, you're not going to be able to sit on the beach and close your eyes for the next 18 years of your life. She was so shocked.
I was so shocked.
She was beyond shocked.
The thing is, I was just in those months, let's say months, I was thinking about children, you know, and like if I want one, if I don't want one, and things like that. And like I had pros, I had cons. This is a con. Yes, this is a con. But like if I want a child, I want a child. Those are the things that like I would have to accept. But like before in my life, I have never thought about that. You know, not about not being able to sunbathe.
Yeah.
It's just that I have never thought about really if I want a child. I was like, I want a child in the future. I was never thinking, do I want it, you know?
No, I never thought of that either. I just like I think I saw TikTok. That was like the two parents being like, us in our 20s on the beach. Like beach is the favorite space. Now on the beach. And it's just like children yelling, you like trying to clean them, trying to stop them from drowning. I'm like, I'm not going to the beach. You're sitting in the house. I'm still not sold on kids. Love kids. Don't know if I want one. I'm not going to think about it anytime soon.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I in my mind, I grew up thinking that I want one. Like my whole life.
I think every fucking woman is raised
so like
up
in my
with that
mind,
idea.
It never crossed my mind that I'm not gonna have one in the future. So now I definitely in my mind knew I do not want one in the next 5 years. You know? So like
I don't know what Peggy's timeline was, but I highly doubt it was this.
What?
I highly doubt it was this. Like having a child with a man that is married out of wedlock or whatever.
Yeah. While she's just rising up in her career and focusing on that, really loving and enjoying that.
Again, I think
so. Yeah.
She might just put the kid up for adoption. I cannot see her wanting to be a mother. But also I don't know anything about her. I just know that she seems to really want to focus on her job.
I agree. It's just I'm sorry for interrupting you.
I legitimately finished my sentence.
But I want to say the same thing that I basically said the last time. I completely agree with you. I don't know much about her, but the thing is, I also don't know much about that time in
True.
US.
True.
You know? So like if I were to know better, maybe I would more easily said, oh, she's gonna put the kid up, or she's not gonna put, it's not gonna cross her mind, you know? So like just judging that I have no idea anything, that's why I think it's gonna follow how realistically where most people, you know what I mean? I have no idea.
No, I agree, but I'm like thinking maybe even more kids were put up for adoption at that time, because if women had them, and you can imagine that like these type of situations would be common.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's such a thing as sex ed, you know, for you to know to like take the pill or something.
I mean, she didn't know that the
like
pill
to
is
be
not gonna
safe.
work tomorrow.
Yeah, I could imagine that more women would be even forced to give their child up for adoption because of the stigma of potentially like having a child out of wedlock,
like forced by their parents, or
yes,
something
or
like
like
that.
something, or just like simply by the fact that they cannot afford having a child, like if they're not working a job or something like that. So like maybe putting kids up for adoption would be even more common in that
absolutely
time,
maybe
so
I completely agree with you,
especially because I don't know how the abortion was legal.
was legal.
Well, yes, I mean, because I think
60s.
I think Joan said that, you know, like she, you know, like there's a doctor, and like I think she commented about Carol having to like get an abortion. I don't know. So I think like abortion was legal. I don't know. I just think potentially like it was it's not like it was a common thing, but just like I don't think it's an unknown thing.
I understand.
But I mean, I will need to see what she does with this.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think that's what's gonna
I think
happen immediately.
that's so fascinating. I also loved the ending with Dawn being all alone in the house. We have to see what the season brings.
Yes.
That's
love season
all.
1. Can't wait to see everything about every character.
Exactly. I could start naming everyone, but I hope you now understand by this point that I'm so curious about everyone, that I love everyone.
There is 5 characters.
5 characters
3
that
women, 2 men.
love.
Shocking.
I love that ratio somehow.
Yeah.
That ratio works perfectly for me.
I agree.
I think all 5 characters are fascinating.
Can't wait for all of them to be more explored.
Exactly.
Especially Joan.
Love my girl. Did I ever say that like I almost watched this like 10 years ago? No, less, like 5. No. I ran into my friend from elementary school, and like she was going to a college of university of like psychology or something. My girl! I'll finish the story later.
She is so cute.
She is beautiful. My other girl.
Is there a baby next to you?
Oh my god, she looks so different.
So different. Really so different.
Hi, my boy.
Hello,
my other boy.
Did they also ever say that like I adore movies, shows that are set in time in 50s, 80s, like a past?
You love those books, I know that.
Books is like I love everything that like is set in that timeline.
Is
there a new character?
Is this?
Who? I didn't see.
I love the actress. That's Betty. Betty. Oh my god, I love her doing anything.
I was like, does he have a new girlfriend?
That was a possibility. Thank God it's only a nurse.
You're a big one.
Thank you, Lily. So, Mr. Draper, you haven't had a physical in quite some time.
Since
you
when?
love apples.
Since it was the other Mr. Draper.
It's 160 over 100.
That's high.
Which is high for boys our age. Tell me about your parents.
Our
Living or
age?
deceased? Dead. Both. Ages? How many drinks do you have a day? Wine, cocktails, beer?
Everything depends on the day.
Days of plenty being? You're a high-powered businessman with a high-tension job. I'm trying to help you here.
5.
And 2 packs a day, but you're cutting down.
Yes.
Everyone's always cutting down, I'm sure.
How do you feel when you wake up in the morning?
How do you feel?
Sad.
You live too hard, and
Alone.
not just at the office. It'll hit you all at once.
Nope. No, I've been good.
You're 36 years old. You need to take this seriously. Buy a boat.
Buy a boat. Okay.
Wait for Becky to go play, and I
Just that.
He looks more. I don't want to say he looks older, but like somehow more mature. I wouldn't
yes, I
give
think he
him
looks
less
more
than
mature.
40.
That's the truth. She was slimming down.
Oh, you're talking about your children. Because that's insane, women.
You want to get off right here?
Is that like a copy or what is
Look,
that?
miss, just tell me where you want it.
I could take out the lockers and use that wall.
The break room? Don't take away the break room.
I'm not taking away anything. Believe me, this machine is a gift to you girls.
Happy Valentine's, girl.
He is Harry. The other one, I have no idea what this is gonna called. He is...
I don't care. I'm doing this.
I forgot.
If you think that if you start eating, we're all going to join you, you're wrong.
There's some crackers in my desk.
She's sitting in the on the table.
Hope the words are good.
Are these all the glasses, Peggy?
I don't know. We have artwork.
How would you ask Peggy about glasses?
Peggy, go see if we can expect Don today.
Isn't she here as a copywriter,
Yeah.
not a secretary?
Draper's not going to yell at her.
That's
Wanna be alone
nice.
with that? I'm telling you, Draper knocked her up. She goes away for a couple of months, drops about 9 pounds, 8 ounces, comes back with a job.
Don's been screwing me for the last 3 years. I've got nothing.
He said he was going to the movies. Pinocchio.
He's lying.
Thank you. Are you
That-
insinuating something? I wasn't doing anything. I don't think. I want you to imagine when you talk about Mr. Draper that he's standing right behind you. Lois, do you know where Mr. Draper is?
You have to cover for him.
He's out. Thank you, Lois.
She's kind of being her Joan. She's just very rough.
Yeah. But the not giving fuck what's happening in the office.
No.
He's minding his business, doing what he wants.
Meditation in an emergency. Meditations in an emergency.
What is it?
I don't think you'd like it.
Oh, he's back.
See me?
I wanted to see that Valentine heart.
On my way out. Anything else?
I'm taking Mona to Lutece.
Did I
Let
ask?
me hear what the living are up to.
You love her.
What happened to the Jewish doctor?
He's not Jewish. You sound like a little girl. What do you care?
I wish you every happiness.
Baby girl, do not give in. Not even a
I'm
second.
aware this is vicarious. I already said that.
I already know what day he's going to ask me.
Huh. Does he know that? Because I have a feeling there's a penalty for passing that date.
He knows.
Oh, ask to marry her?
Joan,
To marry her?
did the girls get my candy?
Well, I think they were talking about her, like the doctor.
Any other
Yeah.
issue?
Yeah, so like to
him.
marry.
Anything
What do you mean
else?
him?
No, thank you.
He's gonna ask, like she has a date in her mind when he's gonna ask.
Got a second?
Her to marry him.
Yeah.
Okay, you said to marry her.
Nothing
Well,
good ever started with
he's
that.
the doctor gonna marry her.
That.
Yeah.
Smart since coffee. No one under 25 drinks coffee anymore. Just Pepsi.
I'm not under 25.
For
Yeah.
those who think young,
You're exactly
I was
25.
disappointed to see Don put Fred Rumson on this. It's frustrating not to have young people around here. We're a young country. The president has a baby.
have you been out there? It's rotten with kids. And the cologne they wear.
Real kids. 25, even less. Maybe one of those teens, the writer and the artist together.
Just assume that he knows as much about business as you do. But inside there's a child who likes getting his way.
He's not my first creative director.
And there was your 12 o'clock in the conference room.
12 o'clock is long past. They're dying from hunger.
But girls can say whatever they want. They
And
want
he
the
was eating.
chocolates. Right, Peggy?
I don't do anything. Keeps them off balance.
Hey, Chief.
Great. You're a charmer.
What do we have? Dale, wake up.
I could just go. Or, Kenzie, wanna go first?
Peggy.
Can
I
see.
just wrote copy for Dale.
Mohawk Airlines. There's a new chief in the sky. And I'd like to follow that. Most routes to Boston, circle the wagons, we've got it surrounded. And there'd be wagons around a dot that says Boston.
I can almost picture it, Sal.
This is the first time I'm hearing it, too.
Wherever Mohawk takes us. Or you'll love getting there.
What's outside that window? Fluffy clouds?
Research. I get on a plane, I don't care where I'm going. I just want to see the city disappearing behind me.
So we can take the
He
class
loves
out
that.
of the city. Chrysler Building.
It's about a fantastical people who are taking you someplace where you've never been. Blah, 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 blah.
We could dress the stew as Pocahontas.
With the cheekbones.
How's his wife going to feel about that?
Air travel's too expensive to waste on your wife.
You want to get on a plane to feel alive. You want to get on a plane to see just the hint of a woman's thigh because her skirt is just this much too short.
What does that mean?
It means you want to go somewhere, go over skirt.
That's the impression I got.
It would be difficult to work with Don. I have no idea what he wants. Oh my god, the cutest children want to kill myself.
They made everybody give one to everybody else.
That defeats the purpose.
I see.
They're kids.
I'm making this for Daddy.
That's beautiful.
I cannot.
I'll see that he gets it.
Mommy?
I'll see that he gets it.
Does he not come home for you,
Well,
the child, to
not-
give it to him?
Not in time.
Clients like the thrill of young talent.
So what am I supposed to do?
How old is Peggy? I would
Perhaps
think
the
she was
other
like
one, no, see if I can
125.
hook a stroller.
20 something, I would say.
I have some candidates.
And I had Paul Kinsey make up a list. He had no idea he was signing his own death warrant.
You want younger people than that?
What do you want me to say? Isn't it possible that the recently weaned have some unique perspective? Joy, enthusiasm.
You're talking as if there's some fresh version of us. They're not. Young people don't know anything, especially that they're young.
Well, let me set this in a more appealing context for you. Prove them wrong.
Oh.
Happy Valentine's Day. Juanita?
Juanita?
Betsy Hofstad. Juanita was one of my roommates when I lived on the west side. We were models together in that horrible apartment.
This guy is so uncomfortable.
Well, I do. Curtis is from Detroit. Automobiles. I have a little girl and boy. Of course we do. Looks like everything's going well. My God, that stone. Oh, that was a gift. Give me your phone number. Tell me how I can reach you.
What's happening?
What is happening? So comfortable.
That is not who I thought she would end up with.
I don't think it's permanent.
I thought like maybe she's
Can you imagine still dating at our age?
She's a party girl, that's...
Really?
What is a party girl in their time? Like what does that mean?
And how do you know that? Well,
How stupid do you think I am? Wow.
Happy Valentine's.
that's so sweet.
I got your little note. Well, Hildy did. Just be careful about just putting things in my bag. Come on, open them. I want one.
Okay. I spoke with Jennifer Crane. She's expecting.
Oh.
That's impossible. Terry didn't tell me anything.
That's because he doesn't know. She's going to surprise him tonight.
Uh,
I saw this dumpy woman on 2nd Avenue by the Hungarian market. And she had her daughter pushing a stroller with a little boy in it. And she was round.
like the whole kids, the whole episode is just kids, kids. And we talked about kids.
Well, because of Peggy.
Yeah, because of Peggy.
We had reasons.
Yeah.
No, the mother.
He's so dumb.
This big club, they're all in together. Even her.
He's eating his present. But like the fact that he said, I didn't buy you the card, Hildy did. Keep this to yourself.
Literally.
Be like, I put in the effort.
Literally. I went into the shop
It's
and picked
me.
it by myself.
He literally like dropped it like an obligation.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then was like, give me one.
Started eating it first.
Open it, I want it.
It's okay. We've gone all night.
This is so shocking to me.
Which part that he?
It's not his real name. His brother, I mean, yes, his brother just died. He found out. She has no idea about anything. They have
Well,
kids together.
see, he has problems. He cannot even have sex.
Yeah, I mean,
The anxiety is killing him, or something is killing him.
imagine her finding this all out.
No, this would God divorce would be I'll have to leave the country.
I don't even know where I am.
That's why when I say divorce would be the smallest part. It's just
I
like
know.
your
No,
whole
the
life
core life
is.
is a lie. Is this the one?
That's April fucking Kepner! What?
April,
and she's
April,
not a
your
redhead.
husband is gay. Oh, this is her doctor, maybe.
This is her
If I
boyfriend,
understood
not
correctly.
her doctor, or is it?
Maybe he's both.
Maybe it's
Yes, it is all.
Keto. He ate.
He's my favorite.
I've seen them in Connecticut, but they're copies. You know, Jackie has a real one. Well, I'm sorry we missed it. No time for television. Stop rubbing it in. Really, a room at the Savoy? That takes thought. Your night sounded very romantic.
Oh, this is so sad.
Pathetic.
Delightfully disappointing. What?
Like she has suffered in silence.
I ran into this old friend, Juanita Carson.
She loves
We
to
were models
gossip.
together. Roommates.
Look where I am now, and look where she is
She
now.
looked cheap, except for this 2-carat stone. But she wasn't with a date. She was with a companion. She's a call girl.
Really?
I used to look at people in restaurants with envy. Don gave me a fur coat. If prostitution is Don showing up with a fur coat, sign me up. I don't think it's like that. I just keep picturing Juanita at 22 years old.
Betty is so miserable.
God,
She is so
yeah,
miserable.
It's so sad.
She like cannot wait to talk
watch
about
her.
other people and like hope that someone is more miserable.
And praise about herself, even when nothing is like
She's
that.
lying to
Figure
herself.
something out. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of headaches. Things are gonna change, but come on.
So they got back together.
That's what I want to say.
Okay.
Like he cheated on her. I guess she forgave.
He basically slept in the office.
Yeah.
Why are they doing this?
The young people.
Some of Duck's Scoutmaster talks about how we need younger creative.
Who said that? So,
That guy looks like the Jude Law.
how old are you?
No idea who Jude Law is.
24. But that resume, that's really just 2 years. 18 months, without a doubt.
Right.
He's not hate speaking to
18
them.
months without a doubt.
Are you married?
That's why we're on purpose.
You both did everything together.
What's the
You
problem?
get paid more.
Well, I have a writing background.
Oh.
Short fiction. And I'm a citizen.
Oh.
You contribute words.
Only when it's a distance.
Wait.
Only when it's a distance?
I believe you that other people have them in the hallways. I just don't know if that's right for us. I mean, this is an environment for clients. We don't want to appear to be bursting at the seams. You were crying in the break room, which I specifically forbidden.
I'm sorry, but Peggy...
Miss Olsen?
She yelled at me.
Why would she do that? The next time that you come to complain.
I wasn't complaining. You wanted to talk to me.
This is why I don't allow crying in the break room. It erodes morale. There's a place to do that, like your apartment.
It came over me.
And I would correct your attitude towards Miss Olsen. It's unbecoming.
Yes, John.
Rather people not know we were here. If it gets out we're meeting...
Oh, you're not.
I don't understand anything.
Well, like what do they do that's so important that like other people should not? I think they're in a relationship.
I mean, that's how it
Right?
seems, but like...
I'm giving you your babies and your Xerox machine. Should I throw in a couple of elephants?
Don't get worked up. You know, there are other ways to think of things than the way you think of them.
Ooh, this is gonna be a power struggle.
The testimonials,
Oh,
I was thinking we could get
uncomfortable.
them for 6th graders. It would mean different publication.
You're an idiot.
I don't understand it. I'm only 22.
You don't
Okay.
count.
How?
We got to get him out of here.
This is uncomfortable.
Kids. What's the big deal? Do you want to have kids?
Eventually.
Exactly.
You guys have a child together.
And I think that child is hopefully in a better place. Not dead. Like adopted by someone that wants him.
You think
Or
that?
her.
You think that?
I think she put the kid up for adoption.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us.
I don't think she would be able to work. Maybe she gave it to her parents.
I think she was out for 2-3 months. They said something like that, right?
Yeah.
Out of work. I think the episode will end with her coming home to her kid. Potentially.
Maybe.
It's exactly what we talked about.
It's obvious. Someone involved. What about that?
What about?
It was a girl.
I think it's sentimental.
Peggy. No, she's right.
Right, businessmen who like short skirts. Sex sells.
That's it.
She's trying to embody him.
Just so you know, people who talk that way think that monkeys can do this.
But she's speaking very confidently.
Just so you know, the people who talk that way think that
I think she wants to be confident rather than actually be confident.
Yeah, I think that she's putting a mask.
She's putting on a mask, yeah.
She's completely unaware that their success depends on something more than their shoe shine.
She's looking at him like, I want to soak in everything that you know.
Yeah.
And become like you.
Yeah, she's looking at him. Yeah, I completely agree.
You are the product. You feeling something. That's what sells. Not them. Not sex.
I love their relationship.
I adore it.
And I hate us for it.
It might become my favorite.
What did you bring me, Daddy?
Put that in the book.
I'm just trying to imagine from my perspective, and they're like, company, what did you bring me, Daddy? What am I going to do with that one? I mean, there's something to men.
No, actually, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, the copier?
Yeah, the copier. What is happening? Why are they laughing?
What are they copying?
Faces?
They're children. They are children.
Wait, I want to see it.
Oh, this is her. How is it in her?
They put it in her office. They put it in her office. Kevin. Is it Kevin? I know
I
the
have
character.
no idea who that person is.
That person acts in, I think, if I'm not wrong, 7 seasons of Castle.
You made that happen. Silver tongue. She's so straight.
You're in an elevator. Tony Soprano. That's right. Show respect. A lady has entered the fucking elevator. Why does it look like someone's getting rid of a dead body in this? Are we broken down in the middle of nowhere? This is scary. This is scary. Should I be scared? Should I be very scared? My girl...
Is this...
Everything okay?
Okay, there's a woman and an older woman.
Anything about cars?
An older woman.
No. Can you tell them at the Esso to send a tow truck? Okay.
This is... God, what do you do when you have no phone?
They don't have a telephone to call.
My girl, you... Sure you got in the car with them to take you to Esso to go with a...
Hey, Carla.
Hi.
Want to ride to the station?
No, I'm alright. It's a nice night out. I enjoy the fresh air. Good night, Bobby.
I have a feeling that she thinks if you give me a ride, Benny's gonna think you're cheating on her with me. I don't want to get involved.
Maybe it's just that she
I want to keep my job.
I agree, just that she looked at the glass when she was...
Sure, she looks...
She looked at the glass that he's pouring. So in my mind, I thought she's like,
smart
I
woman.
don't wanna... Or drinking. But like, maybe not.
That could be a thing.
I have no idea.
That could be a thing.
I just know when the smoke starts to come out, I have to stop.
That's true.
Why is this happening?
I got a fan belt on the truck. I could put it in for $9.
Hold on.
We have $3. What can you do for 3? Are you gonna try to charm your way out of not paying?
I have $3 in change.
I could put it on the account. Send you a bill.
I don't want my husband knowing about this. It's a new car.
It's not your
He
fault.
doesn't like the way I drive.
Well, that's got nothing to do with this.
What? It would mean the world to me.
I don't know. You know, the belt's $255.
So there's nothing you can do for a damsel in distress.
Are we bargaining here?
Well, yes, I guess we are.
I could say no, couldn't I?
That would be a terrible disappointment.
This is such a dangerous game to play with an unknown man in the middle of the night when there is nothing. Because how do you not know that he's gonna expect
Yeah, I
something?
don't know what to say. I am so shocked.
I think she is losing her mind, and I think she's like living close to the edge.
That's a relief.
Oh my God! See my girl! See my girl! See my girl! This is so dangerous.
Have a good night now.
I will.
This was so scary.
Okay.
This was so dangerous.
Holly!
How long were they out? We're not worried about how
Hey, Daddy.
long they have not been here.
Mommy was late.
I got stuck talking to Marilyn Keckner in the parking lot.
Show me
What
what
a
you
problem.
So cute. I'm gonna die. She is so
This is adorable. I cannot.
cute. Oh.
Now I am quietly waiting for the catastrophe of my personality to seem beautiful again. And interesting and modern.
Oh. Is it Rachel?
The country is gray and brown and white and trees. And if I do, perhaps I am myself again.
Perhaps I myself again.
The end.
This flew by.
Literally.
This was too fast.
Literally. And we didn't get the answer for Peggy.
No, we did not.
They're keeping it as a mystery.
Maybe they do it by the end of the season. Like you simply do not
Imagine.
know whether she has a child or she does not. I would not put it
I'm
past
already
antsy about it.
Sure.
Like,
what does that
like
mean?
that means like I'm sitting on needles, like
yes,
in
yes,
anticipation.
can't wait. I need to find out.
Antsy.
That doesn't sound right.
I'm antsy. I'm antsy.
A-N-T-S.
Antsy.
Why?
Like ants. Like a
Antsy.
yeah.
Antsy.
Antsy. Impatient, restless. Sure, antsy.
Okay, I'm very impatient.
Antsy. Well, I don't know what a time jump is.
I would say 6 months.
6 months, sure.
Just because he said she was knocked up or something like that.
Disappears for a few months.
Came back all thin.
And lost all this weight.
Yeah. But like in those few months, she lost all the weight.
Maybe.
So like
sure,
she didn't come back
months.
yesterday. So like if it was 3 months that like she was off, then 3 months now, you know. So yeah, we did not find out at the end the answer of Peggy, and I somehow in my mind while watching the episode and not having the answer, you know, I had in my mind that like
you'll see the baby at the end.
We'll see the baby at the end. I don't know why I had that in my mind. Just because like why again. I wanted to say now, why would she take few months if it wasn't because of the baby? But then I thought maybe she was not good. Even like if she
mentally, I would not be
kid
good.
On adoption, maybe she's not good. But like technically, would you be able to, like if you? I have no idea. Can't say anything.
I don't know. Like I think there's two options. One option is she gave the kid up for adoption. Another option is that she gave the kid to like her parents or something to raise.
Yes,
like those are my two
options.
options.
Or in my mind, you think she gave the kid? She has nothing to do with the kid.
No, I mean if she gave it to her parents, like then I mean,
but
they like take care of her mostly. But like she, you know, is involved with the child's life.
Because parents do not live in the city, right? She lives with. She has a roommate.
She's like she's from like a smaller town or something.
Because then I imagine that like maybe parents came to take care of the kid while she's working, and when she comes home, she's with the kid.
She has roommates.
No, I know. It's just like it would have to change.
Yeah.
If that's the case, if she is involved in kids'
I don't know.
life.
I don't know her relation with her parents. Whether she would tell them this, because this would be a shocking. Like in this time and age, like your parents might disown you because of this, you know. So like it's not like, hi mom and dad, I accidentally had a kid. Can you come and like babysit? Yeah, honey, here we come. You know, this just not work in my mind.
I have no idea.
Maybe she has incredibly supportive parents.
Yes, maybe, or maybe she just gave the kid
up for adoption.
But just like to me, when they said again, few months, she went back for a few months.
Well, maybe she didn't immediately give it up for adoption.
That's what I'm
thinking. Like maybe like she was trying to figure things out, like saw that she is miserable, cannot be a good parent, and she just decided to put the kid up for adoption.
I have no idea. Trust me, because like
I don't know, but like this whole fucking episode, they kept talking about babies and children, and like my God, the scene with her and Pete, when he's like, "Oh, what do you think about kids?"
Eventually,
and like she has not told him clearly, but like that there's gonna be a time where she just tells him, maybe even to hurt him, Like that's how I can see this coming out.
But no, depending on if she gave the kid up for abortion.
Adoption.
Abortion. She gave it up for abortion.
The thing is, honestly, my mind can only in my mind she's giving it up.
And in my mind, why is it not?
I don't know, because like the way that I'm speaking now, I'm thinking everything in terms of like she's giving the baby up.
Yes, and I'm thinking that's why I'm like.
That's why I'm thinking like she would like throw it in his face.
Yes, because then it would be angry, and if not, then in the future, because she has a child, she's taking care of that child. In the future, she's gonna tell him, or he would find out.
In my mind, she's like.
Do you know in my mind how I see her? I see her in this business, not thinking about her kid at all. Pretending like it doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Until she comes home, and then
being a Don Draper.
Yes, I imagine her being a Don Draper, exactly.
Yeah, but just like Don has to go with this role of being...
Forgetting about his kids completely. They're like when his girlfriend, let's call her, asking, what about your kids?
I'll provide for them.
What do you mean by that? I'll provide for them from California, where I don't have any job.
Yeah.
Because I run, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, again, my mind cannot imagine her as a mother, and so like that's why I cannot even like my mind does not even go there at all.
I understand, because I can't imagine her
because
right
like
now
she
as a mother
seems
either.
like now when I see her, she seems like so ambitious and so like eager to learn, and I feel like soaking up anything that Dawn says, and like you said, like she is trying to appear more confident, like she is trying to like carve out her place in this business, and like she is rough. I don't know how to explain it. She does not put up any type of pleasantries, and I don't want her to put any type of pleasantries with the men in that room, because like they, like, why the fuck would she need to know what about the glasses? Like, she is here in this room with you as a copywriter. Like, what the fuck is her responsibility about the glasses? Like they treat her that way because I mean she's a woman in that room. So like to them, no type of pleasantries would need to be involved at all. She is being rough towards Dawn's secretary. I think that also has to do with, I think she really respects Dawn and like wants him protected.
I think
and so like the secretary should like hold his secrets, his everything. And so like I think she is being rough on her because of that. But I also think it's because like she has a certain way of doing her job, and she does her job well, and so like she does not accept anyone else like not doing that job to 100% or whatever. She kind of picked up from Joan, and like
I mean in that
Joan is
regards,
just more subtle.
No, I agree. In that regards, I think she completely picked up, learned from Joan, because like once upon a time she went to Joan to tell her that Dawn is having an affair, and like Joan made her feel bad in that moment about it. Like she shouldn't have done that. So like I think that is the same thing that she is doing to this woman.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's mostly, I'm not sure if she would care enough if it wasn't Dawn in the picture.
Yeah,
like if it was Pete, I think she would turn around and go in her.
I think so. I think she respects Dawn and looks up to Dawn a lot.
It's like she is in love with him, but not romantically.
No,
you know what
just
I mean?
like
just
his
like
mind.
For a job.
Yes, his brain for business.
Exactly.
And like that's how she looks at him. And
admiring.
Yes, and like the guys were talking about how like she had an affair with Dawn because she has she has moved up in her position because, like, God forbid she moved up in any other way, because all of them are idiots. I'm not sure how this place functions. Honestly, I don't think any of them know what they're doing.
Really?
Like the three musketeers, the one with the glasses, the other one with the beard, and the blonde guy, they seem lost all the time. I'm not sure what they do to contribute here. So, like, they think that she has moved up because of having sex with Don. It does seem like Don favors her.
Don does favors her. I think this. It's not the same way that she looks at him, because she looks at him admiringly, but like he looks at her also respectfully. He looks at her also like either like he wants to teach her something, or like that he likes her idea.
Well,
you know
yes, I think he sees potential in her, and I also think that he feels the, how they say it, like this respect and this like needs to learn from him. He feels the sincerity behind it, and so like thus he responds in that manner.
Because
like
really
I think their relationship is
because he really pays attention to her, and like what she says, he is listening to her, like her every word, you know.
She soaks in everything he says as well. Like I think their relationship might be like my favorite. Like the dynamic that they have really could be my favorite in this show. I mean, again,
right
like
now.
I don't know what is awaiting us even in their like type of relationship.
Absolutely.
Again, I think she wants to like follow in his footsteps, but I think she could be better than him, because I'm not sure, like when he speaks in such metaphors, you know, for the people that are in this room. And yes, like they might not be as brilliant as he is, but like if you have the job of like managing people who do this, like a part of your job has to be making them understand what you mean when you say it, you know. And like he doesn't say it like that. He doesn't show up on meetings on time. Like they are left to figure out what he means. Like I don't think that makes you a good boss. Like I don't think people need to read your mind. I think Peggy is gonna like try to read your mind, because like she seems to maybe be in sync, but like you need to know how to work with the people that you have here.
I completely agree. Just that like with Peggy, she's gonna need to work 3 times much as Don, like 10 times much as Don. You know
I cannot even imagine the obstacle that she needs to like move mountains to get to his position, even if she is 10 times better than he is.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I agree. Like
people are gonna say that she got that job because she slept with people.
Because like people are still not listening to her. Like maybe Sal, because like he is in most meetings and like he is listening to her, you know. But like I like nobody, even like now she's sitting at their table, nobody sees her as equal, nobody respects her at any point, you know. So like it's gonna take her so much for people to start seeing her as their boss, to start
accepting her as their boss. I do think that's like the route that we're gonna have to.
I think so as well.
That we're gonna have to take,
and that's why you don't see a child next.
I don't see where a child fits into that unless she's a horrible mother, which also could be a storyline. You know, it could be her completely abandoning her kid. Like she has it, but like her parents are taking care of it, and she just like basically does not want to do anything with the kid, but like didn't give it up for adoption because of societal pressures, you know. That can also be a storyline.
Yes,
and that could also be a great storyline. It's just that like she seems as the type to not necessarily care that much to fit in society norms. You know, like she is searching out for more responsibility in jobs, you know, like she is not here looking for a husband, you know, doing some job that is, let's say, expected of a woman. So she is breaking that mold. So like by her having a kid, it would make sense to me that she also doesn't go with what society deems is necessary about like you're a woman, so you're gonna just become a mother. It would make sense to me that she goes the opposite way of that.
I agree. That's the thing. Like,
so like, I just cannot see a child here.
Yeah, that I don't know how to explain that, because like whenever you talk about giving kid up for adoption. And like it all makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just there is something in me that I see her as Alice Gray. You know what I
understand.
There is something in me that like I see her completely as that type of mother. If there is gonna be a progression, if there is not gonna be a progression, how much of it is gonna get explored, I have no idea. It's just that there is something that like that's why whenever you say something, I'm like, yes, I agree, but you know, for me there is always
I
a
think
but.
there is
like
that possibility as well. I'm just like leaning. I'm like 95% she gave it up for adoption, 5% she kept it, and she's like Alice Gray.
Yeah.
And Alice Gray, if you don't know Grey's Anatomy, is the mother of the main character, Meredith Grey, who is like a woman that was so just focused in on her career and ruthless in it, and a narcissist. And she had a kid that she did not want. So she was like a horrible mother, and she like this basically despised her child for existing at all.
That's how I see her. God.
I think that's such an interesting storyline.
That's completely, at least right now, where she's again, especially because she gave birth to a child. God, I am sorry, I would even like that storyline more. Maybe that's why I'm constantly, even though again, the question is, how would that make me feel about her character? Like that is a big question, you know? But I somehow would adore, I think that like that storyline is so good.
I agree with you because...
For me, at least, better than giving kicked up for abortion and then throwing adoption. For the love of God. God, why?
Similar abortion.
There is
adoption.
one letter, D and B. A bit more, but...
It's fine, I'll correct you.
Yeah. And then throwing it at Pete's face. You know what I mean? Because like if she gave it up, that's 100% happening.
She is throwing it at his
100% happening, you know? I don't know. I think that's what I think I would love this story more. I don't know. I hate saying those things, and then the other way it turns out, you know.
I think you're gonna be satisfied either way.
Yeah,
but
that's
I can
what
understand. No, I can understand.
I'm maybe rooting
because,
for this story.
I love storylines also where female characters are
so
horrible.
Often. It's not so often.
I think like people
but
should.
They're not horrible, just, especially
in that way.
Maybe even not good mothers.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like I mean horrible mothers, but like to me a horrible parent to me is very difficult to like accept in a way. Like I feel like I'm the harshest towards parents that abandon their children or parents that are not good parents. Like I think I'm the harshest on anything. I'm harsh on parents. I do when it's about like storylines, I make an exception, not exception, but I make a difference. And this is maybe like this could appear to be, how do I say it, hypocritical of me. But I'm gonna treat fathers and mothers differently as characters, like when they're bad parents. And because like for mothers, I think that storyline is interesting because of the expectation that a woman has to be a good mother, because that is what like there's a societal norm that is very different, like what comes with a man and then what comes with a woman. You as a woman, as a mother, you're expected to take care of this child, and if a father abandons a child, it's sort of like no one bats an eye. But like when a woman abandons their child or is not a good mother, all the fault falls on the woman. You know, like we had this one case of this young boy, he was like 14, in Serbia, who like shot up his school. And both the mother and father were like questionable people. Even the father is the one that had the gun and like took his child to the shooting range or whatever. The amount of times that I read the comment about like what was his mother doing, constantly the mother, and just like because of those societal norms, I find the storyline of a woman being a bad mother incredibly interesting and out of the norm what you would expect. So like I view those storylines in a different way, if that makes sense.
Okay, because I didn't know honestly where you're going with that, like meaning like you accept it more, or like you just...
No, I don't like,
because like for
a
me,
mother being a woman being a bad mother is a more
interesting story.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think it's much rare to see. I think father being a bad, like man being a bad
I
father.
cannot
like
count the amount of shows that we have
happens
watched
in almost every show
with
that
bad
we watch.
fathers
literally.
or fathers that have abandoned their
or
children.
abusive or like things
I
like
cannot
that.
count the amount of episodes.
And with
shows
mothers,
that we
it's
watch
much less. Like there is Tony Soprano, but like it's less than that, you know, much less. And I find it, especially if the woman is like a main character or like a character that we are following, I really, really love that and really enjoy that. But like with fathers, I also think like, yes, I think just like, because like, it doesn't matter. It just, I thought you were going somewhere differently with your sentence, that like you hate those people, like characters more, you dislike those characters more. And I just wanted to say that I think it depends on the case, because like with Don, he is a bad father in my opinion, but like you get a lot of backstories, like, and there's
a difference between being an absent father and like being an abusive,
of
and
course,
like, I mean, there's layers to
and
things.
I also
like,
think it depends on a character and how it's written and
no, absolutely.
all of it,
I mean, if I thought of Don, like I could just, like, he's a bad parent, if I would be cursing him every time. If like I thought this was like something, you know, bigger, even though like this is important, like the kids are growing up and like he's not necessarily present, but like he is not a horrible father, you know what I mean? So like,
I agree.
It's a difference. It's of levels.
Yeah, but like I think in this time this was more common, because
this
men worked and
common.
Women stayed at home. So of course who's gonna take care of the children every day, whole
of
day?
Course.
Men, exactly the opposite. Women, and men are gonna come home, you know, after work, be tired, eat, and maybe hang out with the kids a bit, you know.
Yeah, and somehow like still have this level of gratitude in kids' eyes. Like I always thought it was so interesting, like of this, my father like brought this up often, like about my grandmother specifically, how like she was one of like 15 kids, and like, you know, her mother and her father worked very hard in their house, and like her mother worked every day, raised 15 children. Like I'm sure my great grandfather did a lot, but like my grandma, whenever she speaks, like her father is everything. And then my dad is like, how does she never mention her mother? Like the woman raised 15 kids. I'm sure like died with the amount of work that she had, but like you never mention the woman. And like she has a much different expectation of her brothers and her sisters.
I understand. That's why I think it was like that.
Yeah.
In past a lot, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that would be an interesting story about Peggy, and like maybe that's why I'm a bit leaning for it, you know. I can't say I'm 95% that's gonna happen. I'm maybe 50-50, honestly, you know. It's just like maybe I prefer, so like I make it in my mind that like that it's that one, even though
I understand.
it's not like I believe it's that one, you know. Just like both are good.
Literally, we have nothing to base it off on at this point.
Yeah,
it's just like somehow what seems more like what we think seems more likely with Peggy, Peggy would do at this point.
Definitely.
But yeah, I love that storyline. Don is, I mean, not doing good. And it's not like something, you know, has happened in this time jump. I think like things are catching up to him. I think things start to weigh you down. And he went to his like first physical, which like the guy said, you haven't come like in a long time. Yes, because like he is dead. Like Don Draper is dead. Oh my god, maybe like that guy was 36 or should be 36.
Yes,
our Don might be, God knows.
Yeah, but like that guy looked older than 10 years older. He should be. That's why I was.
Then Don would be like 20.
That's what I say. It does not make sense. Like it seems to me that like that's his age, and he somehow converted it. You know what I mean? Because like I thought he's gonna say he's 40 something, and we know from last season
that guy was not old. That guy, the real Don Draper, said that he is here because like to pay for college.
Okay.
So like he is young.
Okay, they're probably
same age, like maybe 2-3 years difference.
Okay.
So like he's around that age.
Imagine even that. Imagine if he was like 4 years older than Don, and Don now has to shift to have 4 years more than he has.
Yeah, odd. His blood pressure is up. He cannot get it up.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, all of those things are, again, talking about everything weighing down on him.
I mean, I think he's probably has anxiety.
Yes, anxiety. I mean, he's living a fake life, for the love of God.
Yeah.
His own brother has killed himself.
Yeah.
He has no one to talk to. I'm not sure how we did not come to this point earlier. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense that he is like breaking down. I mean, that's why I don't think he is a good boss. Like I think he's incredibly talented about like
he's
he's incredibly talented about like what he about advertising, you know, because like I think he understands the like a lot of the maybe worst parts of human nature. I don't know how to explain it, but like maybe that need of like running away, disappearing. Like he knows what maybe people would need, you know. Yeah, I think it's interesting also that like now that he switches like the advertising in season 1. I think a lot of the times, even in episode 1, I want to say like when they did the advertising, they like they were talking about putting a woman like a hot woman like with a short skirt or whatever, and like in this episode he switches that to some type of like family nostalgia, like being about his daughter like waiting for him to come home. I think that switch is interesting. I don't know what it talks about his mental, what it says about his mental state where he is. I don't know, I think that's also interesting and like something to look out for, because I'm sure like we can gouge out a lot about his mental state through the types of advertising that he makes. And I just don't know exactly.
Definitely.
I don't know exactly what he is feeling right now. But I thought that was interesting as well.
I mean, Betty's storyline in this. I just want to say that like all the this episode was basically introduction. Like we're back.
Like
basically.
Setting everyone up what they are.
With every character, setting them up, what is happening with them. With Betty, like nothing has changed that much from last season. You know, she is again very.
I think she is losing her mind a bit. Like we opened up the episode with her like riding a horse, which I think is a good thing. Like she's maybe trying to take some control back. You know, she's like doing something that she
definitely
enjoys.
Having a hobby.
Yes, and like I would call that part healthy. But everything else that has happened throughout this episode like makes me think that nothing here is healthy.
God, I can't wait to see where her character goes, because like I am very lost with her character, honestly.
She was very happy to see her friend that she modeled with like be a call girl, which I'm not sure what exactly that entails. I don't know, like is that a sex worker? Is that just like a woman that's gonna go with you on a date and like keep you company? I'm not sure what like this entails, but whatever, doesn't really matter. But like Betty is sort of very happy to have this idea of someone, like she doesn't even know if that woman is like miserable in what she does. You know what I mean? Like the woman could be perfectly happy doing what she's doing here, but just like in Betty's mind, the woman is not going through the how you should live life. You know, being a wife and a mother and like running your household, whatever. So like in her mind, seeing someone that has not accomplished this or whatever while she has makes her feel so much better about herself, because it allows her to live in this lie about her having everything while she just has absolutely nothing. And so like I think anyone being miserable, she enjoys that because misery loves company.
No, I like it makes every single time like putting down somebody who lived different type of life. You know, like Helen divorcing her husband. Now this woman not being married. You know, like that was a reason for her to start, like make her, let's say, feel better.
Yeah.
Because she's doing it right how she should be doing it. I think I would be the most interesting about her character, where I would like it to go, is like divorcing Don at some point. Honestly, I think that storyline would be so fascinating, because where she was in season 1 and where she is right now, exactly the same place, you know. Very, very miserable, but not accepting at all that she's miserable. Praising Don, and now even lying, you know, even constantly lying like making up stories. Like they went into this hotel. True, they had sex. Didn't, but like she said, like we couldn't
turn on the TV because like we were too busy
having so much sex, didn't happen.
No sex was had.
Exactly. So like she is now even like making up stories that like didn't happen.
And again, like just by doing that, she is making herself more miserable because like she feels unsatisfied and she's now suffering in silence because like you need to keep this image of this like perfect couple because like it cannot break down because then you're gonna break down yourself.
It's all gonna come crashing. It's gonna
like
be...
the thing is I don't know where it's gonna come crashing to.
Neither.
Like is it gonna come crashing down to like her having had enough and like wanting to get a divorce? I mean, then what? Like, what do you do? What work do you do? What do you like? That's so difficult. Like, it's not that easy to like.
But I think that would be an interesting story for her.
I would love that for her.
Honestly,
like I would love for her to like go down that road.
I would really love that.
That would be a beautiful road to go down. Second road is that she just becomes an even more miserable person, and becomes very toxic towards her kids. Specifically her daughter. Like she has made this comment in the beginning of the episode, which I thought was like, she makes these small comments to her daughter, and I always pay attention to them because like I think, again, because of like how she views women's role in society, which is like kind of like what society deems that role to be. Like it's not like her fault that she has this idea.
That's what her mother taught her.
Of course. And now she's just like passing that along, like similar to like how when like what if she has a scar or like is she fat or something? Like
I mean her mom also like said the same thing about her fat, like about her being fat or something like that. Like I even remember maybe some comments that like her father made about her eating a lot or like
I think she said that like that she was chubby or something in high school.
No, it's just like I also remember of her potentially father, when this woman like not her mother, the other woman about making a comment about her eating sweets.
I don't remember that. But like that's that's very like
so like that's what her mother 100% told her. Like
I can imagine this easily, Yes, and so like you read it, you like
and
pay
then
attention to those.
I agree. And then like she got skinny, and went into the modeling, and then her mom put her down, called her like prostitute or something like that, because she worked. It's like how can your mind at any point, and she's surrounded by the same people around her, like it's not like her mom is one case, no, so like that's the whole society around her constantly telling her the same thing,
because like, it's so constant about her looks, and so like that's all that she thinks that she has, like she like even I think even going into modeling, like you go into modeling because like you believe that like what you contribute to society is like being beautiful,
but like even in this episode flirting with a guy, not paying with her looks,
like that's her again, I think, reaffirming her self-worth by knowing that like I can not pay this because I'm beautiful,
and she managed,
and that's like I got so scared. I got so scared because like I don't know who that guy is. I don't know if he's creepy. Like he clearly wanted more because like he kept like the hand contact, and they were like alone in the woods. Like that was very scary to me. Like even in season 1, I think like when she was talking about how she thinks like her psychologist looks down her shirt because like she's turned around, and then she made some type of a comment like, I basically like don't mind because that means I'm earning my keep because I look beautiful and so like that's why I deserve, like it's so messed up, but like again that's what she thinks her value is, and thus she's gonna think that's what her daughter's value is. And so like in this episode it was like Valentine's Day, and so like the kids are just like making notes, and she asked something along the lines of, did you get all the notes?
Did you get all the notes?
Like something alongside that, and like I think the girl said something along the lines of like everyone had to give it to everyone, or like something like that, because like it makes sense. I would hope that the school would be like every kid should get one, not like single out some and like some don't get it. Like that's insane. You're children. And then I think she said something that defeats the purpose. Like she wanted her daughter at this age. Like is her daughter even fucking 6? I don't know. Like to be desirable by other children, you know? Like I think all of those things to me are so dangerous and so sad. And like, of course, like there is no other outcome to this because that's what Betty knows. That's what Betty understands. And thus like she's gonna push her daughter down that road and give her all the same insecurities and all the same beliefs.
Very potentially, honestly.
And so like that to me is that this other option, which I also think like similar to how you said with Peggy, that you kind of wish that it goes on this other route. I think that would be even more interesting because like it's I think it's it's the cycle of this abuse and of these teachings that continues that I think is more common than you actually breaking the cycle. I think it's like I struggle to find a woman that like does not have that. Like that does not have those ideas that came from her mother, her grandmother, every woman in your life that loves you. They absolutely love you. But like they had these insecurities and so like this just passes on to you.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think there is a big potential for that storyline.
I think that's a phenomenal.
And I think it would be a phenomenal.
That's a phenomenal storyline. Like, is it gonna make you happy? Fuck no. No. It's not gonna make you happy at all. No. But like, that's not the purpose of it, you know. So I think that's.
God, I want to find out all.
So interesting.
I want to find out how every single storyline ends. I cannot wait to watch all of it.
So like everyone has such an interesting storyline.
Absolutely.
Like Pete and Joan as well. These are just two characters we have not spoken about because they were not too prevalent in this show. But like, I love their storylines and I want to find out more about their storylines, where they're gonna go.
I honestly think there is 5 characters in this storyline. I think the show is gonna focus on each one of them just at different times. You know,
like there's enough.
There is 7 seasons. I think where, for example, Joan has been of all the periods 5 characters, the ones that like we pay the least attention to. You know, she's constantly there. You get to know her character a bit, but you don't really know where it goes or like any story. Like you have no idea. I believe that like in few seasons it's gonna be her story, like her time to shine. You know, like the writers are gonna pay so much attention to her storyline as well. I think we're gonna like adore her.
Yeah,
I mean, I already adore her. It's just that like there is the least
like
amount of
I kind of think
her.
like her storyline could be very, like I see a good ending to that. You know what I mean? Like I cannot see any bad.
Me too.
I can just like see her because like she is so capable. She runs this entire fucking office, you know, and so like I can see her like wanting more for herself and like maybe learning to find power without like necessarily using her sexuality, you know, to get it as well.
Honestly, I for her and for Pete's storylines, those are the storylines that like I see like I'm most optimistic about where they lead, honestly.
Yeah. And there's too many good things. Honestly, just like too many interesting storylines, which would like every possible option that we think that the stories can go down. I think all those roads are I'm gonna love.
Phenomenal, absolutely.
Like I think all of them have something like whether you're gonna want to like talk about one subject or another subject. I think all subjects are so fascinating. So like this can only be so brilliant.
Yeah, I completely agree.
100%. I am in love with the show.
Can't wait to see it. Honestly.
Literally.
So, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.